I never thought I'd be sharing this story, but here I am. Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for young people aged 15 to 24? I didn't. Not until it was too late. I'm a father who lost his son, and I'm here to tell you about the day that changed everything. What if I told you that the way we raise our boys could be silently killing them? I was just a simple mechanic, proud of the life I'd built with my own two hands. My son, he was the light of my life. We worked side by side in my shop, and I thought I was teaching him everything he needed to know about being a man. I raised him the way my father raised me. Tough love, no room for weakness. I made sure he played sports, pushed him to be the best. I thought I was doing right by him, preparing him for a harsh world. But there was so much left unsaid between us, so many emotions we never discussed. I realize now that I was so focused on making him strong that I never taught him how to be vulnerable. Looking back, I can see how misguided I was. I taught my boy that showing emotion was a weakness, that real men don't cry. I pushed him into sports and made him work at the shop, all in the name of toughening him up. But what I was really doing was teaching him to bury his feelings, to suffer in silence. The pressure of living up to this ideal of traditional masculinity must have been overwhelming for him. Yet, I missed all the signs. He was always smiling, always eager to help others. I mistook his cheerfulness for happiness, never realizing the pain he was hiding. Then came that day, the day he didn't show up for work. It was so unlike him. I called, but there was no answer. When I pulled up to his house, my world shattered. My son, my beautiful boy, had taken his own life. I can still feel the cold doorknob in my hand, hear the deafening silence as I stepped inside, the note on the table, the finality of it all. In that moment, everything I thought I knew about being a father, about being a man, crumbled around me. My world turned upside down. I couldn't function. The business I'd built with my own hands started to fall apart. I found myself at the bottom of a bottle more often than not, drowning in a sea of guilt and grief. As I spiraled deeper into depression, a terrifying thought hit me. Was this how my son felt? Had I been so blind? Today, I stand before you a changed man. I went back to school, became a mental health counselor. Now, my mission is to help men of all ages break free from the chains of toxic masculinity. I encourage them to open up about their true feelings, to battle the pressures society places upon us. Every day, I work to break the cycle of silence that cost me my son. I teach fathers to listen, really listen, to their children. I show men that it's okay to cry, to ask for help, to be vulnerable. This journey has taught me that true strength isn't about hiding your emotions or toughing it out alone. Real strength is having the courage to be open, to connect, to ask for help when you need it. To all the fathers out there, to all the men struggling in silence, it's okay to not be okay. Reach out, talk to someone. Be the change your son, your brother, your friend needs to see. Remember, it's never too late to change the story. My son's life ended, but his legacy lives on in every life I touch, in every man I help to open up. Let's break the silence together for our sons, for ourselves, for a future where no one has to suffer alone. What's your perspective?